Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing well. How you guys doing out there? If you're a Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, this is your tarot card reading. We do Sagittarius readings every Thursday, every Jupiter day, so make sure you guys are following up, hit that notification bell, and like the video. Share with the Sagittarius if you can. It means a lot and helps the channel grow tremendously. We've noticed there's a little bit of change in the YouTube algorithm right now for a lot of creators, so it means a lot for you to comment and like the video and whatever the case may be. Let me know what resonates. And I like to see the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from as well. We have a global community here, and it's awesome to see where you guys are tuning in from. So thank you. First up. And getting into it, we're going to be looking at the energy. We're going to be utilizing our horseshoe spreads this week back on a regular schedule. Aries season was hectic. Happy solar return to all my Tauruses out there. As we enter Taurus season, guys, full moon in Scorpio. Sagittarius, I hope it was okay for you. I hope it was good for you. We did a collective all signs reading for that as well. Pick a card, so make sure you go over and check out that reading as well. Although you will be feeling some of this energy, and the energy will be coming through clearly for your reading, you're also paired up on Jupiter day with the zodiac sign and energy of Pisces. So if you do have Pisces in your chart, make sure you go head over to that reading and check that out to get a holistic picture. And make sure you check your moon sign, your rising sign, etc. And that way you know and where to identify exactly these energies are and how they're being pinpointed and directed in your own life here, Sag. So as we move into the spread here, I was giving this deck a handy dandy shuffle. Although it was, I always shuffle at the end of my sessions as well in personal readings. Some personals today, so I just want to make sure the deck is shuffled nicely. But thank you for all those guys, all the ones out there who are booking personal readings and helping the channel grow. We got some new decks over here on the way, and our new mic setup that we'll be setting up this week. It's actually already set up. I'm just waiting for another thing to come in, and it is a little bit of a different mic than we're using right now, since I had some upgrades and stuff like that returning in terms of music. So thank you for supporting the channel and helping the upgrades and stuff like that. It means a lot to us. Okay, so the energy is very clear, and Spirit does and is ready for your message. So let's see what's up here. Let's see what's up. Show me Sag. Show me Sagittarius. Let's check it out. So how you guys been doing, Sag? The last reading we did, I remember, I feel like I've done a Sag collective reading recently. Could have been a personal though. But let's see what this spread has to offer for you. So the first card coming out is the Seven of Swords. We have the Scorpio Full Moon influence here as the hidden influence, of course. So you still have the moon influence in your energy right now. We have the Seven of Swords in the past. Could have been a decision or an idea that you chose to leave in the past, maybe some separation. We have Aquarius energy. This could be separating from certain thought forms, mentalities, and ideas, or certain people, places, things that no longer serve your ideas, and you made that choice to separate in order to move forward. Regarding your past position, okay, there you go. Focus on your progress and focus on the road ahead, as Fortune is in position 6. What you need to pay attention to. And the outcome card here is the Seven of Discs. So the past is the Seven of Pentacles, and the outcome of this is the Seven of Discs. So you're going through this 7 period right now. And we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy. You could have Aries in your chart. But the underlying theme of this is getting organized and is taking control. You have Scorpio here energy as well. You could be lacking power and control within your surrounding environment, and maybe your voice and how you communicate. Maybe you feel like you need to communicate more. You haven't been communicating much. Maybe you don't want to communicate. There's something here though. There's something mysterious within your environment and your voice. There could be a powerful influence as well within your environment, such as a Scorpio, that's offering powerful transformation. It's a hidden influence. You're aware of it. It's just underlining. So there's not much of it on the surface. I'm not sure how much that's bothering you here, or if it is bothering you at all. It could be a good influence, because you're learning to be in your own energy and to gain power and control over your own environment and your own voice, right? Your own communication. We have the Four of Cups here in position 2, which is your current energy. So position 1, we spoke on that and that separation a little bit, moving forward and making the decisions necessary you need to propel this idea and this mindset of you, that you have. Maybe it's a self identity, right? And moving forward with who you are at your core, right? Especially Scorpio, that deep level of transformation, and you're nurturing yourself. I think you're spending a lot of time in your own energy, right? Cancerian energy here, Moon. I think you're spending a lot of time in your own energy, especially the full moon is illuminating a lot of self-care, possibly a lot of nurturing. You may be treating yourself in certain ways, right, that offer more control over your individual identity and who you are. There is a challenge here regarding your work and career in position 4, as we see the 4 of discs, power struggle. Well, it's power, but because it's in position 4, I say power struggle. So, this is connecting each other now. See, the Capricorn energy and the Scorpio energy is kind of connected, I'm hearing. So you're trying to gain power and control over your environment and how you communicate. And that's also affecting your status and stability and your structure and your work, and maybe possibly a little bit of your routine, maybe your finances and your earnings. The thing I'm seeing here is gaining more power and control and self-resilience so that you can develop a sense of structure and stability and finances and resources that's long lasting. I think there's a big emphasis on stability and longevity, maybe wealth, as well as, finances and earnings. If you're a feminine, maybe this is personal transformation or aligning your energy centers with the vibration of stability, right? Practicality and longevity, so that you're then able to identify it. For like the masculine energies, I feel this is what's going to help you get to the bag, and this is what's going to help you build whatever empire you're looking to create a foundation around. But first, in order to do that, you got to gain power and control, aka emperor energy, get organized, right? And take control over your individual identity, over yourself. Scorpio is deep self-transformation, right? Death. You have to shed something, you have to let something go in order for something new to come in. And with Aries there is letting me know that's identity, that's self. So it's a transformation of self. And this could possibly be how you feel towards yourself. Maybe you're learning how to take power and control over how you feel, your emotion state, and you're matching that, your vibration, with the frequency that you're on, the way you think about yourself, the thoughts is matching the vibe, aka the emotions that's coming together to create a whole mind, which is this progress in the fortune, position 6, and therefore what you need to pay attention to, or what you will be paying attention to. But that has to unify first. And I think you're focusing on that unification. Right now, you're focusing on the transformation, but you got to integrate the self and get organized so that you can transform your identity to build this status and longevity. So you know what you know for yourself, this is what's meant for you. You won't know what to build and what crafts to embark on if you don't understand your own individual self, and you don't understand how you feel towards certain things in your life. Moving on to position 5. And before we get into position 5, let me pull a mystery card. I've been forgetting these mystery cards lately because I've been getting into the spread. So I'm going to pull a mystery confirmation card for you, Sagittarius, and this is going to give us the confirmation we need. We see double fortune at the bottom of the deck here, which is good. Sometimes the best thing you can do is go with the flow. But it's really progression. It's really taking the next step. I think this is you going from the bottom to the top, or from the top to the bottom, and really maybe this is you going from the top to the bottom, going through the underworld and seeing how you feel towards your self identity and how you want to transform and understanding that. I'm making a video soon called The End of the World, because I do believe we are in the new time. This is like the afterlife right now. I do believe, that Aries eclipse was us witnessing the end of the world as we know it. So I'm going to put this mystery confirmation card right at the top in the middle of the spread. We're going to check that out at the end of the reading. We're going to play a little game and test some intuition and see what that mystery card is for you guys. Position 5. I wonder if you guys can hear the music. I'm playing a little jazz, my late night blues and stuff. Anyways, hopefully it's not too loud. I don't think so, though. The mic is pretty sensitive in terms of what it picks up. And even then, it's not bad in the background. It's pretty cool. So hopefully don't get copyrighted, although I don't think that's a problem. I don't think it's that loud. 6 of Wands in position 5. Others' perspectives, right? Other people see you focused on your own craft. Focus on yourself. That's number one. Whoever's looking at you from the outside in, they know you're focused on yourself. They know you're focused on your own individual growth. Okay? Make sure to communicate. I'm not seeing any error besides this, the decision for yourself. Make sure you're maintaining relationships, business partnerships, etc. if you're in that type of land and area and field. You know? Like, don't forget about the people who show up for you, right? Because I'm seeing a lot of personal energy, a lot of personal transformation while that's going through. Well, I guess you have to go through that period of solitude to understand what people, places, and things are for you and who's on your vibe, who matches your energy, etc. So you're going through that period right now. It may seem like a quiet period, like a dark period, a shadow period, with all this Scorpio energy, this progression, but you're going to end up on top. You could be going through the underworld and the transition right now, very dark, intense period. But there's going to be progression on the other side, and the light is on the other side. So don't be too hard or like too quiet on yourself or anything like that. The outcome of this is the 7 of Discs. So the 7 is connected. You made the decision, and this decision is leading you to try and understand what you need to do. And this is not trying, but this is doing and creating the foundational principles around this decision. You're trying to create the stability around it, and you've done a lot of things that failed, but this is going to lead you to doing and attempting. You know what I'm saying? Testing the ground, seeing what works, etc. It's like experimenting, but experimenting in a way that only makes sense to you based upon your individual expression and your own progress. This is how you progress. You got to focus on your progress and moving forward by trying and actually putting certain things into place and into action, creating stability around it. Everything may not work. That's the point, because that's failure is a byproduct of success. There is no such thing as failure. If you're going to business is you gotta keep on trying, and you're going to fail multiple times until you realize, oh, this is what works for me, this is what I like, this is what I want to do, let's stay consistent and let's build it up. So you're going to experience some trials and tribulations, but it's a journey, and it's a positive one. There's a lot of manifestation here. I see the thoughts and the feelings could be blocking you, but the feeling state, not really, because it's in the abundance, it's in the luxury, it's in the feeling, the fulfilled feeling. And this is in the past. So I don't think your mind is bothering you either. These are like this is a good energy because it's positive and you're feeling that luxurious and that nurturing. So that's good, because that's how you maintain your vibration to attract what's necessary. Once you have that idea of yourself and you vibe with it and you truly feel it, that's what the Scorpio moon could be illuminating as well, is really in that intense emotion and that intense feeling state of who you are at your core as an individual. I think you made a decision. I don't think this is like overthinking the 7 of Swords energy. And the rest I see is earth and fire. We have Scorpio, but it's major arcana. It's power, it's control, it's Pluto, it's Mars as well, fire. So there's a lot of action being taken. There's a lot of creativity. Or not, it doesn't have to be creativity, but just a lot of action in general around your status and stability. But it may seem like an obstacle, but you got to try and you got to put things in place in order to actually overcome this. You got to be willing to risk the failure in order to create the stability. That's why it's an obstacle. That's what it's leading you to. So comment down below. Let me know what you guys think this is. I actually flipped it over and I seen it, so I'm not going to guess for you. But let me know. You guys can drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think this is. We got some water energy. We got some air, fire, earth. Almost all the elements here. Yeah, we do have all. So, and the major of spirit. Mystery card, confirmation card. We got the 7 of Cups, guys. More Scorpio energy. And I shuffled, and I seen this while shuffling, and I kept shuffling, and it came out. It came out again, even after the split. So mystery confirmation card, 7 of Cups, guys. This is the confirmation we need, and we have a lot of 7s. 777 or 77 can be significant. 7 can be significant as well. children, life path 7, 777, numerology, numbers, gematria, could see that. 777 is also a good omen. It's jackpot. And it's the message from spirit I'm hearing is you have to fail in order to hit the jackpot. You have to be willful, you have to be determined. If you walk this path, I'm hearing of trying to build something for yourself, authenticity, success, entrepreneurship, business. You have to be willing to fail. Relationships, you know, certain relationships don't always be the best, but this is how you learn. You learn from the experience. There's a lot of Jupiterian energy here, Sag. Utilize the experience and learn from it. You got this. Keep moving. I like that card for you. You're learning to pick what's for you, what opportunities are for you, what relationships are for you, and what's not. Don't be afraid to express yourself. And you're picking the cup that you can go deepest within. I always gave you clarity, Sag. As always, you're the most important part to Triple Three's Tarot. I appreciate you for tuning in. It's MC Triple Three. Namo Himalaya, we out. Let's go.